Yes, Kenya. Tamu sana, tamu sana, tamu sana, yes. We have a power blackout in my area, and that's why we are not coming to you very clearly. Kenya Power is surely letting us down. In this video, I want us to have a look at some sentiments made by Ferdinand Waititu as reported today by Kenyans.co.ke. I left UDA because it is full of lies and dishonest people. I am complaining because I was also lied to. Kenyans have lost hope because they were told they would get jobs. They were supposed to get money from the Hustler Fund, but they are only receiving Kenya shillings 500, which is useless. Ferdinand Waititu, 19th December 2023. So Waititu has just revealed to Kenyans that he left UDA. So basically, he has dumped William Samoei Ruto. And he has dumped him because of the lies. Ruto lied to him. And now it's coming out very clearly that it's not only Kenyans who feel they have been lied to, but even some leaders who supported William Ruto are now complaining they were lied to. I want to put all this into perspective for Kenyans to understand what's happening here. If you are watching us but you have not yet subscribed, subscribe, give this video a like. Let's proceed. What does this mean, ladies and gentlemen? The first thing coming out very clearly, most of these leaders who campaigned for William Ruto and are still supporting him are benefiting from him. Without the benefits, none will be following William Ruto. And now that Waititu is not getting any benefit from William Ruto's government, he sees no need of still supporting William Ruto. So it's coming out again that most of these leaders supporting William Ruto are tumbocrats. They are not selfless leaders. They are there for what they get from William Ruto. Waititu is such kind of a leader. Secondly, in the recent days, we have been seeing some leaders dumping William Ruto. We saw Kapenguri, a member of parliament, Samuel Moroto, even apologizing for having campaigned for William Ruto. We saw Bomet governor actually saying this government, this Kenya Kwanza government, is very insensitive. And we have been seeing some Kenya Kwanza leaders talking sense, or rather speaking truth to power. What does that mean, considering the fact that Waititu is also coming out very boldly to say this? These leaders have started seeing William Ruto has no political future. They are seeing William Ruto is losing the ground support, and most definitely, in the event of an election, William Ruto will lose. So they are seeing that Ruto has no future politically and is going nowhere. That's why they are dumping William Ruto. And they're dumping William Ruto because even the ground itself is getting hostile. The ground is becoming very hostile to William Ruto. That's also what all this means. And from those sentiments by Waititu, Waititu is actually just confirming that William Ruto lied to Kenyans. That's what Waititu is actually confirming here, that William Ruto lied to Kenyans. And in this forum, these are things we've been talking about on a daily basis. I've always maintained here that any Kenyan who still thinks William Ruto will deliver, that's a person who should come out of that dream. William Ruto has already filed, he'll not deliver in the remaining 4 years. In fact, in the 4 years, life is going to be more difficult. In fact, it's not even 4 years. It's about 3.5 years now remaining. From what William Ruto has done, the kind of debts William Ruto has accrued, this government has accrued, in the just about 1 year, 5 months, Ruto has been in power, these debts are earning serious interest. And with the free fall of the Kenyan shillings, the situation is going to be even worse off as Kenyans move towards 2027. But just as I did explain yesterday, around 2026, William Ruto will try to create a cosmetic economy in Kenya, an economy that will sink this country into deeper economic stress. He'll be trying to cheat Kenyans that the economy has improved. That will be around 2026, 2027. So William Ruto will create that artificial kind of a false economy. But beneath that fake economy, Ruto and his team will be digging a very big hole that will land Kenyans in more problems. And I'm saying that because it will now mean that in the event he cheats Kenyans to give him another re-election, he will have to impose more taxes on Kenyans to cover for the hole he will create around 2026, 2027. So Waititu indirectly is just confirming that this is a government that has failed to deliver, a government that will not deliver, a government that is planless and very, very clueless. If you look on how Ruto is governing this country, Ruto himself is confirming to Kenyans that he's very clueless. He does not understand what he should be doing. At one point, he says he has stabilized the economy. The next day, he is blaming Uhuru Kenyatta for the economic mess. Listening to Rigathi some months ago, Rigathi said that Ruto had accomplished or fulfilled 50% of the promises he made. Recently, the same Rigathi made a U-turn and was now saying that William Ruto cannot accomplish the job in 5 years. He needs 10 years. So it's coming out very clearly that this is a very confused government, a government that is doing what we call trial and error. So Ruto is clueless. His team too are clueless. Nobody knows anything or rather nobody understands how a government is being run. William Ruto yesterday lied to Kenyans that KICC last year the revenue was only 29 million Kenya shillings. And very many Kenyans took that as the truth. That was a very big lie. And in our yesterday's analysis, we dwelt on that. Last year, KICC made 956 million Kenya shillings, about 1 billion, not the 29 million William Ruto was talking about. So you are seeing a president who is full of lies. Ruto is coming out as a lying president. Out of 10 words William Ruto makes, 9 are false. In fact, you will struggle to find the truth. Even the remaining one might also be false. Ruto has been proved to be a pathological liar. And when I say that, I'm not taking sides at all. I'm just stating facts as they are. Not once, not twice, not thrice, but on several occasions, William Ruto has been exposed for lying to Kenyans. And when Waititu says that he left Kenya Kwanza because of lies, it can also be true. Besides the fact that he was chasing for his own personal interests, it's also true William Ruto is a liar. And I just don't know how it will turn out with most of these leaders he promised to give jobs. It might be possible that in the coming days, we might also see more and more leaders dumping him just as Waititu has done. Already on the ground, The ground is very hostile to William Ruto because of the lies. Let me stop it there, ladies and gentlemen. In case you are watching us, but you have not yet subscribed, subscribe, give this video a like. To those who may wish to support our forum, contact me through that number below. Let's meet in our next analysis. Thank you.